Creating expandable search bars has been always challenging in Figma for the beginners, and we're going to take this challenge and make it very cool, easy, and simple to create the expandable search bars in Figma. So without any further ado, let's jump into Figma. Well, before that, make sure you're already subscribed to the channel and hit that bell icon next to it, because if you're not doing that, then you're going to miss a lot of exciting notifications for all our future uploads. So I'll just simply select the search icon and move it outside my current component because I don't have any other copy. You can create one search icon if you don't have yet any. It is a simple circle and a line and then combined both of them together. So you can just see when I double click, it is simple stroke and then just an ellipse, and which is combined together. Okay, so I'll just get rid of all those things here which we don't need, because as this is a tutorial and as we always create components from scratch. So I'll select my search icon, I'll hit Shift A, which will create an auto layout for me, and I'll give it a fixed height and width, as this is going to be a search button. So let's make it 48 by 48 pixels, and that will give us a nice square frame here. So we can use any fill color. I'll use primary from our color system which we always use, and we can rename it right now. As I always say, make sure that you always rename your layers and frames as and when you create them, because that helps you to keep your design managed, and it is a good practice when you hand off your designs to the dev team. So now let's quickly add a text layer. Obviously, as we are going to create a search bar, and definitely it needs a text frame to search. So again, select the text frame, hit Shift A, and we are going to use same height which we used for the button, 48 pixels. Width can be anything, so let's make it around 120 pixels wide. Make sure you set the auto layout to the left, so my text is always aligned on the left hand side. Rename the frame to text. We can add a color to the text frame as well, so just go to the fill and select any color. I'll choose a light color here. Select icon and text layer and hit Shift A. That will create a parent auto layout for this, and this is going to be our final search bar. Let's remove the spacing between icon and text box. We can add a stroke as well if you want. Let's just clip the content first, and let's add a stroke. I'll select the stroke again from our theme, and to make this look nice on the edges, let's adjust the border radius to 8 so that we have nice rounded edges for the search bar. If you want, you can add an extra icon for closing the expanded search bar, but we are going to keep it simple for the tutorial. So I'll just duplicate this, and we are going to scale it down to 48 pixels so that we have the search bar in the default state. Now let's quickly rename the layers search bar / expanded, and this is going to be search bar / default. As you always know, we use this naming convention to create the component sets, and that create instances of the components easily for us. So let's select both of them, go to the create component, don't click on create component, always click on the arrow next to it when you have selected multiple objects together and when you want to create a component set, and obviously when you have given the names with a slash. So let's create a quick component set here that will create a component with two variants of this. Now the fun part is creating the interactions for animation. Just go to the prototype tab. Again, a quick shortcut here, use Shift T to toggle between design and prototype tab. So let's quickly go to the prototype, and from the default, to create an interaction, it is going to be an on trigger interaction. Change to expanded. You can use Smart Animate, you can use ease in, ease out, or any your favorite time curve. I'll just use ease out and 400 milliseconds for the duration. You can change all these settings as per your project. Okay, I'll just close this, and now just to make it collapsed back again, I'll select the expanded version. I'll just create another interaction from expanded to the default. This is going to be again on click, change to default, Smart Animate, and everything remains as it is. Make sure you create a component and then add interactions. I have seen a lot of comments where people try to create the interactions but objects are not in component, then you will not able to create the action change to, because change to only works if you are creating interactions between the component or the variants of the component, not multiple components, sorry. So now our cool expandable search bar is ready. Let's quickly taste the interaction. Let's drag it on a frame. When you drag it on a frame, you just have to select any variant and just hold Option or the Alt button and just drag it and put it wherever you want. It creates an instance of the component. So I'll just delete this and we're going to test this, which we have already here. And I'll quickly go to the preview mode of this frame and let's see. Yep, our quick expandable search bar animation is ready in simple, easy steps. So if you like the content, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and don't forget to add your feedback in the comment section below. And as always, if you haven't subscribed it, then this is the time to subscribe and be a Figma master. So yep, till the next video, keep watching, keep learning, keep designing.